Alright, we're going to learn two things here. Well, three things. We're going to learn the names of the strings, we're going to learn two chords, and we're going to play a song. All of that's going to happen in less than 10 minutes. You're probably going to need to go back and watch this, but I want to keep the video short to not steal up your bandwidth. Okay, tilting this down so you don't have to look at me anymore. Guitar has 6 strings. We number them from the highest pitched to the lowest pitched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then when we name them, we generally talk about them in the opposite order. And each string has a name based on a note. I'm not going to really get into it now except for to tell you that they are E, A, D, G, B, and E. And what generally people say is Eddie, E, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. E, A, D, G, B, E. On the guitar, there are metal strips. These metal strips are called frets. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out here. So the strips right here are numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, I'm doing that backwards, etc., all the way up. Generally, when we start to learn how to play guitar, we stay within these first few frets here, closest to the nut. So when I'm talking about where to put your fingers now, I'm going to talk about your index, your middle, your ring, and your pinky. And I'm going to talk about strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to talk about frets. When I say to put your finger on the first fret, I really mean put it in between, just before that metal fret there. So that's great. Now let's learn two chords. I want to talk to you about the A chord and the E chord. For the A chord, we're going to need our pointer finger, our middle finger, and our ring finger, and I'm going to put them all on the second fret. And I'm going to put them on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, respectively. Now I'm going to try and tilt my hand. I don't know if I can see if I can do that. There you go. So you can see my index finger, pointer finger, is on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. My middle finger is also in the 2nd fret, right below my pointer finger. And my ring finger is down there on the 2nd string. They're all squished in on that 2nd fret. So lots of people play guitar like this. This is called the A chord. They play the A chord like this. Now, sometimes people like me who have fat fingers, it's really hard to squish all my fingers onto 2 frets. So sometimes people can play them all 3 strings with just 2 fingers. That's how you're going to see me do it, but you may find more success putting all 3 fingers on the 2nd fret. When we strum the A chord, got my fingers in position, we can take our thumb, don't worry about a pick right now, and strum down. When you strum, it may sound like this. And that's because you're not pressing hard enough with your fingers. Yes, it's going to hurt to learn how to play guitar, just a little bit. So, really, when you're practicing that A chord, press harder until you can hear this. All right, that's the A chord, all on the 2nd fret, strings 2, 3, 4. The E chord, next chord I want to show you, and the only other chord I'm going to show you in this video, I take my pointer index finger, I put it on the 1st fret, 3rd string, right there. I take my middle finger and I put it up here on the 5th string, 2nd fret. And then I take my ring finger and I put it right below my middle finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string. So I'll try and tilt my hand a bit there. You can see these two, my middle finger and my ring finger are on the 2nd fret, and my 1st finger, my pointer finger, is down here. When I strum this, I'm going to try and strum all the strings like this. Again, if you hear this, that means you're not pressing hard enough. Another thing you might hear is you might hear these strings all sound good, but then this 2nd string is suddenly, you can't hear it. And that might be because this finger here, the bottom of your finger is accidentally touching this string. So you kind of have to take a common thing people want to do is they want to hold on to the guitar neck like a baseball bat. Sometimes you have to just ease up and let your hand drop a little, and then you can keep putting pressure with your thumb behind the neck. So here's my E chord. So your job right now is to go between the A chord and the E chord. Alright, it's time to learn a song. If you can strum A and you can strum E, you are ready to learn a song. Here's the pattern for this song. I'm going to try and do this backwards here. You can see I would strum A, E, 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 A, and then these symbols at either end mean repeat. So as you can see, when I get to the last A there, and I start over again at the start, it's kind of like you're playing 4 A's in a row at that point. But to start it off, we only play 3 A's, 4 E's, 1 A, and then repeat this exact structure. Okay, here we go. You have to be able to, you don't have to be able to, sorry. Your goal is to be able to do this. 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2. And now I'm going to switch to the E. 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. Third E, fourth E, and then I go to A, and then I would repeat. And if I did, I could play this. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. 'Cause if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man. And of course, all of the verses work the same way. You can tell my, I don't even know the words. The do 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 do. That's it. If you're like Billy Ray Cyrus, you only need 2 chords, and you can make a cajillion dollars. The song did very well for him. I'm hoping you found that useful. Practice those A's and E's transitioning between the two. A great piece of advice before I let you go is to think about this as your most important finger, that index finger. And if you want to play a chord, put it down first. Everything else will follow. Put it down first for the E, everything else will follow. It's like muscle memory. And this finger kind of leads the way. It will make it easier. All right. Please message me or ask your friend or family, whoever, for my email. Drop me a line if you have any questions at all. Anything you want to ask, please do. I'm glad you're here. Next video, we're going to get another chord. We're going to get another song. Take care.